What up, though? It's your boy BlaKCinc. Pull up on me. What up, though? We back at it again. Trying to get back to what else is important? Cash, the coin, and the currencies, man. And right now, let me stop that. Let me stop that because I'm feeling like a champion, but let me stop with the champion music. If you go back to my previous post, April 30th, I had a really important post live stream where I talked about what I expect, kind of what the general consensus is in the crypto market about where prices are going to go this summer. And I was saying, now is like the last chance to really pack your bags if you're, interested in getting involved in the crypto market. I think now the next 2 or 3 weeks is the prime opportunity to be buying, making any investment. Um, I think anything after this point, you're eventually going to lose out once everybody starts to cash in and take profit. So, uh, not financial advice, but kind of just giving you an idea of what my ideas are, whatever value you want to give those. Uh, but first and foremost, BlaKCinc, you got all the different sites. Focus has really been driven towards Ask Black KC. You come to the site and you click any of the links. And we're trying to get back to a reopening for next year. We're starting our educational boot camp. Link in the description for information on how to apply. Um, Ask Black KC, you can come to this site and whatever your grade level is. And we got a few activities where you can come in and click some buttons, click around. FunBrain is a really good site. It's an online library, a virtual library where you can, you know, any grade level, pick something to read. Um, Really valuable resource. Um, a few YouTube links geared toward each age level. Also, we're doing some things with our gardens. They're looking really good this time of year. It's been a really unusually, damp spring. It's a lot of rain, so we really got some nice things going in the Black Garden. So we're gonna have some uploads to that page as well. Maybe a few tutorials as well. But other than that, the focus has been on the cash, the coins, and the currency, and actually the cryptocurrencies. If you come to the coin page, you'll see all the coins you should know about and should be researching, that I think have a really good potential of doing really well. I'm been involved in each of these coins throughout the last 6 to 7 months, so I can vouch for all of their performances. And it's got a little write up about what cryptocurrency is and what a few of the coins are. And one coin that I'm really heavily invested in Hex, and I think that is a huge opportunity for anybody who's just looking to get in early on a market that is it's really starting to take off. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to the main attraction. Bitcoin, the big Bitcoin Dada. And it's not looking too good for Bitcoin right now, but they call Grandpa Bitcoin. They say he's in bed, waiting for the party to really get started. And if you can see, Bitcoin did have a big drop here down to 48,000, even lower, touched 47,000. And that's depending on what exchange. Some places may even have it lower than that. But you can see a nice floor. It tested that floor, and then a micro test. I think this is more of the exchanges, a scam wick, if as they call them. But I would put the floor about here. I think 48.7 is a good launch pad for the next big move. And as you can see, we've kind of started to take that little climb, and that's another test, but we can move that up. I feel like that's a more accurate test. And this is a 4-hour chart, so usually I would use the daily. But all history is relevant at this point. But you can see you got a good test here. So that means, we're setting up for a big move. I love these W's. I call it W for the win. And so, now that we got that, we got this uptrend, and we just setting up, test, take off, and now we're starting to build these triangles. They call them flags, bull flags, but um, I wouldn't just say it's a flag just yet. This is a downtrend, and I think Bitcoin is kind of gonna chill out until all these Ethereum and all these other altcoins kind of have a party, and a lot of money is going to be coming out of Bitcoin, going into these other coins. So Bitcoin may chop sideways for a little bit. What's this? I would love to go to a daily. Let's see what the daily say. What they say by the day. Yeah, so really just one red day. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. 2 weeks possibly, if you're lucky. Want to get in on Bitcoin while the price is down a little bit. Yeah, maybe here. So yeah, I'll call it the 10th. You got to May 10th before Bitcoin tries to, let me draw it out. It's the last chance, just to give you an idea. We might see it come down to test that and chop around and then get out of there. And really move to test this level, this 60,000, and really try to break it. So you want to get in right here. I don't know why I love drawing on a chart so much, but why not? It's art class. And that's a good buying zone. If you can get Bitcoin anywhere in here, get you a bag or two. And, just to be truthful, we may even dip down here to test that level. So that's the Bitcoin data. And, yeah, let me move that down. You might come here and then, But the main show is over in Ethereum right now. You see this big move here. And you can see it again. We got another W for the win. Just feel like a win. My drawing tool. So you see we got this little W set up right here. Just boom, test, and then we out. And test at this level. Give me a drawing. I'm gonna feel like Madden. And then boom. And get another test here. And this is another critical level here. I think I want to draw that up. Because we may come back and test this level here and kind of shake out some of these people. Come back and test if this level may break. And so come back to test the 2600 level. So that'll be where I would be looking to buy for the next move up. I don't think it's done at all. But I don't think it's going to be a straight shot past 3,000. And you can see there's a line in the sand like, nah, 3,000. You ain't there yet. And actually it's much lower. It's about 29.6. Testing it again, so it could, but it could fall and let's see, it could get stumped out. And this is a 4-hour chart. So had a test. I don't know, it's way above this moving average. So it could get a bounce, it could come down and test that moving average. But yeah, I'm a ETH bull right now. I think by Cinco de Mayo, I think it could. What is it gonna do, Kevin? What do you think? Yeah, I think we do another one of these. Boom, and then so you might get lucky. It might dip just a tad, and then say, let's go. But that's Ethereum. I definitely think Ethereum is going to, 3,500 soon. I think that'll be the next, psychological number, or people say, yeah, I think I'm going to give me some Ethereum. Or 3,500 is where they would, get out. But, looking at Uniswap, Uni token, could be looking for a good time to buy. I think this is a token that should definitely be $100 token. It has utility. In Ethereum, you have to actually use Ethereum in order to do Ethereum transactions. Uh, Uniswap, for the ones who provide liquidity and have money locked up on the Uniswap platform, they are rewarded in these tokens. So, the supply it definitely has a real life value. So, uh, you know, 300, this token definitely has value. So I think this is a good one to get in on. Uh, I don't want to talk about uni so much because I sold all my uni a long time ago. Yeah, I had a lot of uni. Celsius is another opportunity that I think you should check out. They have a card, crypto card, and that you can get crypto rewards. And that's kind of the name of the game. You don't want to think about the dollar value of these cryptos. You just want to think about accumulating, getting as much as you can. And you can get crypto rewards with Celsius. It's down a little bit. It had a retest of that resistance. And I think we're ready for a breakout. I think we're getting this W right here for the win. So I definitely think, come on now, give him a pass, bro. Oh, that's why I didn't do it. But we got this W. So I definitely think this one is for the win. You definitely want to get in on Celsius. And I think that W should look a little more like this. Come on with me. Vibe with me. But yeah, y'all see what it is. Definitely, this is a really good buy right now. A really good buy. Get you some Celsius. Not financial advice. And then I hear a lot of people talking about Doge. What do I think about Doge? I think if you bought already, congratulations. And look for an opportunity to buy more, because I wouldn't stop until it hits $1. I think that's kind of like everyone who's in Doge. They're not going to be out until it does reach $1. So you want to be exiting at like 88 cents, an odd number, 74 cents, 92 cents. Get my drift? You don't ever want to look for a whole round number, because then it's never going to get there. You're always going to get front ran. So just a little trick I've learned is I always aim for really odd numbers when I try to make my exits. And so, you got a nice little flag. We had this test of the resistance, broke through the resistance. We got a flag sitting up right here. So this is the point. I will wait and watch and see. Let me back test that a little bit. Now if was a fifth, if we get a break to the upside, then the target should be something like right there, and actually it's the top of the breakout. So that's what I'll be looking at. That's the positive possibility. So let's make that green. We could get something like that, boom. Then come back and test, and then get in there. Then boom. Then boom. Then boom. Then sell 45 cents. But then it's probably going to start the other way. Right? Or, and I said we're going to make that green. What the feezy? Off the heezy. No, this the one. That's the bullish version. Now, what could happen is that everyone who's going to make money in this thing has already made money. And you may see some of that. Come back to test this 25 cent. And that was hideous. But downtrends are hideous. They ugly. Boom. And then eventually back up, you know. It's gonna hit the down, but you know, it's coming back up. So if you're not in Doge yet, what I would do, I mean, this is not financial advice, but if you were me and you're not me, I would wait and buy anything in this level here. You know, that's where I would be buying it at, under 34 cents. I'll be waiting until it came back and tested this level. And then, you know, you could be ready for some positive gains. If you buy now, you lose the money, and then, you know, it comes back and you lose more money. But here, you're happy with whatever happens, you know. So that's Doge. Now, another one you probably haven't heard about, but I think it's like a blue chip dark horse for this little run, is crypto.com. You know, it's had a huge fall and huge rise. So now, you know, I just feel like, and you really, you want to look at the ceiling, because that's like where it's going to for price discovery. So you want to say it's at least coming to the ceiling to test the ceiling. And if it can break through the ceiling, you're going to have about a, you know, 3.69 above that. Boom. So that's my goal here, is, you know, you want to buy low, sell high. So I think that's a good target. I think now is a really good time to be buying this, because, you know, it's had some resistance down here. So I don't know, man. I don't know if this one, you know, is, you had this sell line here, and then it's still, you know, pushing up. The floor is still pushing up. So I think it could pop, you know, pop up to test, and then boom to this one, or not. And if you don't want to think about the timing and when it's gonna do what and what the price is gonna do, you know, just get some hex. When the price is going down, you're still getting more hex into your wallet, so you're getting more. And when the price is going up, your hex is worth more, so you're getting more. So it's just like, now is like a really good time to buy, because if you look here, I think we're coming back to test this zone. I had this zone drawn up for a while. So I think we're going to test the top of this box. So maybe wait till it gets to under 2 cents, but I think a lot of people are going to fight for that 2 cent level. You know, yeah, it's already kind of too late. So maybe, um, yeah, any buy below $1 is a good buy for hex. Get you some hex for real. It's a lot of reasons, like gameplay and play right here, but as soon as possible, you should buy some hex. I don't even want to try to sell it. That's my advice to you. Knowing that I've been involved in all of these coins, and I still have a little bit, you know, of all these, but do your own research. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Go check out the site. Click some buttons. Push a few buttons. See what's going on. And thanks for watching.